This is the front of the boat, and I have a Millennium saltwater seat here for fighting fish or whatever you want to do, or just chilling. And you can swing it around if you want, face to forward. Those things are little hex bolts, and there's 3 of them holding it on. And if you want to take this whole thing off, you can take it off and have a new seat there, or replace it with another one. And I do have another seat that I'll show you. If you want it, you can have it. This is the cooler box that I put in. Did not come with the boat when I had it, but it's like 110 quart, and it holds ice all day long. It's worked good for me. And you notice about Craft, they're very basic. None of these are any drip proof or anything like that. So anything like this one here, I usually keep my dry stuff in. But again, this is the one that came with the boat. This is like a flush cut with a little lip on it. Doesn't have any drainage, so you will get water in there. So if I have any dry clothes, I just put them in a dry bag and stuff like that. I'll give you the Craft website. You'll see that's what they kind of did. Most of them, they just left this whole entire deck open and let the fishermen decide what they want. They used to call this boat the Harley of the Everglades. It was very respected back in the day. They only made so many of them. Only 110 or so ever made, I think. But yeah, that's it. And this whole thing underneath is open. So if I open this hatch here, it goes all the way to the hatch back there. So if you wanted to run along, like say, rod holders with lockable storage, you can do that work yourself. And like I said, I put this one in myself. Wasn't that big of a deal, but I wanted a separate fish box from this, and this I use my other goods in. And let's see, I use these twisty things from Home Depot. They're like a lifesaver. So I just close these things, and this is like a seat here that I put in, the original I took out because it was just some like aluminum tubing that you just stuff stuff underneath, and so I thought a cooler would be better. And so you have a 45 quart Yeti cooler that will come with the boat, which is probably like a $400 thing, and the cushion. And then I put this seat cushion back there, which I'm still kind of working on. So I'll kind of finish it by the time if we agree on it. But yeah. And again, here's the front console. All the gauges I put in are new. Like everything electronic is new that I put in. And I'm going to do another one on the GPSs in a minute, but there's all these gauges I put in are new. This one goes with the gives you the water pressure, because the newer engines have like a water pressure gauge. So this boat's old, so it doesn't have that. So they put a separate one in. So if you lift your jack plate up too high, you won't be getting any water for cooling, and then you'll overheat your engine. So this will tell you that you're not getting enough water pressure. The other 3 gauges are just they're new. Of course, this is the trim cab controller, and they put the wrong one in that I didn't want, so they just gave me another one anyway. So these both do the same exact thing. They control the jack plate, and then this controls the trim tabs, the ones that are a little bit big for this boat, but they work just fine, and also an upgraded binnacle. So okay, that's it for this video because they're getting long.